My entry for Jamie and Uncle Ben's search for a FoodTube star.
Hi, my name's Rowan and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm baking away the blues. I'm going to show you how to cook a dish which some people find quite intimidating, but it's actually super easy. It's risotto. Now the base can be used with a ton of other ingredients to make different kinds of risotto. So you could do one of my favourites, chicken, lemon and tarragon. Or if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, you can change it by doing something like pea and mint or maybe mushroom with tarragon. But today we're going to be doing a chorizo, pea and basil risotto. Now for this recipe you're going to need 7 ingredients, and they are half an onion diced, 1 garlic clove finely chopped, 100 grams of arborio rice, 400 millilitres of chicken stock, 40 grams of chorizo in bite-sized pieces, 45 grams of frozen peas and 10 basil leaves. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is take your stock or broth, put it in a saucepan, and then you're going to heat that over a low heat just to keep the broth hot. Ta-da! Heat a splash of oil in a frying pan and then add your chorizo. When the oil starts to infuse with the flavour, add the onion and the garlic. Next, stir in the rice, ensuring the grains are coated in oil and lightly colouring them. Add enough of your hot stock to cover the ingredients in the pan. Really, it's kind of just a case of stirring the rice so it doesn't stick to the pan, and then adding more broth once the rice is absorbed to the last lot that you put in. Now some recipes are going to say things like put a ladleful in or put half a cup of stock in at a time. Pretty much with the philosophy of just slosh some in and see how it goes. Now you may find that you need more or less stock than the recipe says. That's fine. Basically you just have to keep going until the rice is cooked al dente, which means it's not hard in the middle but it has a little bit of resistance. Okay, so you don't want to add the peas until right at the end. Because they're frozen peas, it means that they're going to take the temperature of the risotto mix down a lot. So wait until the rice is cooked and then you can add your peas because they're only going to take a couple of minutes to cook. Add your basil and peas and stir through. Now, having said there are only 7 ingredients, there are a couple of others that you might want to add. So if you like your risotto a little bit more creamy, then you can add something like double cream or maybe mascarpone. Or if you like it a bit more salty and kind of a bit more creamy as well, then you might want to add something like a Parmesan cheese. These two just add in right at the end after the rice is cooked. Just add a dollop of mascarpone or a little grating of Parmesan and stir it through. Now to finish off the risotto, just for a nice bit of decoration, I'm going to take my Parmesan and a vegetable peeler, and I'm just going to run the peeler down the Parmesan. In which case you will end up with something I made earlier. Just some really thin bits of shaved Parmesan that you can put on top. So that's how you make risotto. Bon appetit! I'm gonna go and eat this alone in my bedroom. I'm gonna watch some Teen Wolf. Mix it all around. Need to wash everything up now. Everything needs to get washed up and put it in the dishwasher after lunch.